Hello everyone, welcome to this video. This video might stir up some tension or might make the atmosphere lighter with everything I'm going to say. Yes, this is another opinions video, but with a slight twist. I'll only be talking about opinions that are about the big three. The big three that I'm going to include are YG, SM and JYP, but maybe I'll throw in some other entertainments. But this is mainly the big three. Okay, let's get started. I'm starting with a big one already, but honestly any Blink would agree, so just hear me out. Yes, Blackpink deserves better, like way better. It honestly saddens me how shitty they get treated. They debuted to be idols, not models. The fact that they have more photo shoots than music is disappointing. They deserve more of a way to show off their talent, because YG is literally just screwing them over and making them lose fans, me included. At one point I stopped standing Blackpink because they were so inactive, and then they come back with Kill This Love, which I did not like. But then I started to realize that this isn't the girls' fault, it's YG's fault. And unfortunately others are still going to think it's the girls' fault and keep hating on them. Not only Blackpink, iKON and Winner included. I haven't heard from any of them in months, and it's so sad. All these groups were put on stage to perform, not to be left in the shadows. They all need comebacks and more freedom. You would think that all this extra time of not having a comeback they would be resting or with their family. But no, they're still somehow working or doing fashion events and other stuff that doesn't mean music. In short, P Nation, we need you. Next one. This opinion is coming from someone who doesn't even stan EXO. But honestly, is it just me or has EXO been forgotten? It's like SM always focuses on one group only and forgets about the other talented groups and artists SM has. Like when Red Velvet debuted they forgot about FX. And now when Super M debuted they forgotten about EXO. I'm sure I'm not the only one who thinks this. It's just frustrating how SM can only focus on one specific group and then leave the others hanging on a string. Next one. This isn't an opinion, this is a fact. Like we all know this. I don't even need to explain myself. Next one. I know JYP is the best out of the three, but at some point they were just as bad. Like when he overworked the hell out of his idols and never gave them breaks to the point where they start fainting on stage. I know he's learned from his mistakes, but still, you can't deny that at some point JYP wasn't a good company, but now they've gotten a lot better and actually helps his idol when needed, even if it means they can't be in a group anymore. Literally no other company would do that, but JYP knows that idols are human too, which is a really good thing that I appreciate a lot. Next one. As much as I don't like SM has the best English versions ever. Whoever their translator is deserves some type of award, but anything that's an English version is way better than some other company's English version, like Bad Boy and Highway to Heaven, and others that I can't think of right now. But yes, SM has good English speakers in their company. That's the only good thing about them. Next one. I feel like some people will disagree, but whatever. SM is just a weird and not good company, but we all know that. But another thing that makes them bad is how they're sexist. I'll tell you this. NCT 127 and Dream have had fantastic comebacks. EXO's 2 comebacks last year were bops. Super Junior's recent comeback really slapped and I didn't expect for me to like it, but I did. Red Velvet has been having weak comebacks. As much as I liked Oompa Loompa, I will say that it was a weak comeback. And I will say that Red Velvet hasn't had a good comeback since Bad Boy. I didn't like Zimzalabim. I didn't like Really Bad Boy. I didn't like Power Up. I did like Oompa Loompa, but it was a weak comeback. Maybe it's just me who doesn't like these songs. But recently Red Velvet hasn't had an amazing comeback like they used to be. Plus they just aren't treated as well as the male artists. And overwork the hell out of them. But they also overwork the male groups too. But something about the way they treat Red Velvet just doesn't fit well in my stomach. Next one. I'm sorry so many of them are SM, but anyways, I feel like this opinion has been confirmed since Super M. Listen, I really do like Super M and their debut song and their album. I'm not gonna deny that Super M is a good group. My question is why? The answer is obviously money. Their main focus right now is Super M because they're the ones who's giving them their money. The thing that I hate is that it works. They know exactly how to get their money. And Super M was the perfect idea, but also a stupid idea. It was just so unnecessary. Especially how NCT 127 just had their comeback and have Mark 10 and Taeyoung dragged into this to be overworked. And now Wavy is having a comeback, so Lucas and Tenon they're also gonna be overworked. And they haven't even given EXO a comeback. But no, they wanted the Avengers of K-pop because that's what's most important. Next one. I feel like this opinion also isn't as unpopular, but I still wanted to say this to make my video longer, lol. But anyways, I feel like JYP has an advantage to this since they have the most groups. But I still love JYP groups better than SM and YG. JYP has such different groups with different concepts and different styles and different everything. While with SM or YG they like to add in something that makes you think yeah that's SM or yeah that's YG, which isn't a bad thing. I just like when each group has more of an originality to them. Now the rest of the video are just opinions about entertainments in general. I'm not into the whole Cube lost their most talented artist thing because it's been said before, but honestly Cube knows how to make a good group. So no, they haven't lost their most talented artists. They still have Pentagon, G-Idol and CLC, which are all really good groups. Yes, what they did to Hyuna and E'Dawn was messed up, but you can't deny that Cube knows what they're doing. Big Hit are billionaires, and the fact that they're not part of the big companies is kinda crazy, but it also makes sense. What makes up an entertainment requires multiple groups and artists. Big Hit only has 3 in their whole company right now. I do hope that one day they will continue to debut more groups so they can be up there, but right now I don't think Big Hit being part of the big 3 would make sense. Although I do want them to replace YG in the big 3. Now I'm just gonna list all of the companies I hate because I'm best when I say negative things. TS Entertainment doesn't treat their idols right. Pleiadius doesn't know how to give comebacks and makes the artists do it all themselves and just waste talent. RBW doesn't know the talented groups that are just waiting to be fulfilled. YG doesn't know how to handle groups. SM thinks mental illness isn't a priority, instead making money is. MBK not knowing how to promote. I would make this list longer, but I'll just stop there. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry this video was kinda short, but I still hoped you enjoyed it. Leave in the comments below what's your favorite and least favorite entertainment. Anyways, I'll be back for more. Bye loves.
Kick it out.